Producer Rosie. And I'm back at it this time with a life update. I've given y'all some tech updates, a couple of other things that I've done. But I noticed I did a video that was kind of a podcast-like style that I look forward to doing again. With that being said, I have a couple things I'd like to talk about as my glasses fall off. I'm getting new glasses. That's one of the updates. Y'all, best motherfucking one since the pink one. I thought I'd come in here and talk about not only some pop culture, but give a little update on my life, you know? So, I am no longer going to the University of Phoenix. I will be attending online at MSU Denver, which is located in Colorado. Put the puzzle pieces together. And I love it so far. I like the way it's set up. It's not exactly easier to manage than University of Phoenix was. However, it's manageable. Given the fact that I'm not working right now and I am just going to school and recording videos, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Not that I'm really depressed, or not to sound depressing. It's just how it is. I'm a housewife. I signed up for this. I knew the role that I needed to fulfill, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm happy with that. I truly am. I will be majoring in human sciences and human development and family sciences, which is just a pretty word for case manager. I'm hoping that I can go into the role of case manager at a homeless shelter for adolescent to young adult. I'm really looking forward to the idea of doing that. I'm really hoping I can get my dreams fulfilled because, let's be honest, aside from not working right now and trying to go to school, I know that my family would advise me not to overshare my life, my personal life on my YouTube and in general on social media, but I never listen, and I do it anyways because I feel a sense of closeness and connectivity with certain people, whether it just be Mimi's Glow Up Lab that has been commenting on my post, or the people that view it. You know, and if it resonates with them, they leave a like. I'm not popular. Popular. I know about popular. But, But I appreciate any amount of support that I can get. I really do. And so that's why I overshare, because I've watched YouTubers do it since I was a young child, a young teenage boy. Call it as it is. I was a young teenage boy, and nobody really knows what it's like to be a content creator or to edit videos or to do anything like that until they do it themselves. You know, you think it's easy. You watch people and then you laugh at people like Shane Dawson and Rylan Adams who have paid people to edit and film for them. You know, like, they still hold the camera sometimes because they like to have that control of, like, You know, like if the cameraman's not available, they got the camera. You know, like you got to have your own channel at the end of the day. But so I just think that I really could use some form of structure. And so that's why I'm trying to go to school. But basically, the point of what all that is, jumbled into one, is I am disabled. I have mental illness. I won't disclose any of my mental illnesses on here because your girl's got to have some secrets. But pretty much, no, it's pretty debilitating. And I know it seems like I'm this egotistical, like, preppy bitch. But I really do have a big heart and I care so deeply about people. I never want to see people be hurt. I want to save people, but not save them in that like God complex or like hero complex kind of way. But just like make sure they have a home that they can come to. Because when I was 17, I was living in a homeless shelter. I needed that place. Yeah, I had my mom for support, and my dad and I weren't getting along at the time, but that's nothing I hold against them, especially now at this age. And, you know, I just know I see that little boy in me that was scared. And I know my dad, in his own way, thought he was teaching me a lesson by having me grow up real fast and learn the world on my own. And you know, when I got into a disagreement with my sister, and she was really the only person I had left at that point, and she wanted to teach me the same lesson. My family is tough. They are all tough individuals, and I've always been soft and sensitive and not really for this world. And I have had to learn a lot of lessons over the years. And they've taught me some, but I've been hard headed and didn't want to learn their way, so I wanted to learn my way. And I've always wanted to learn my way. And look where that's gotten me. You know, but I don't want to be hard on myself in that aspect. I think I'm doing really well. And, you know, I'm no longer homeless, so there's that. And it's not just because Tyler and his mama were like, oh my God, you can stay with us. Like, you know, and Tyler fell in love with me real fast, and we fell for each other real fast, and we moved in together real fast, and, you know, I don't regret any moment of it. So, and so practically, in conclusion, I'm trying to do the damn thing. I really am. With my limited resources, my limited circumstances, and no, I'm not thinking like a victim or thinking with limited beliefs. I'm thinking factual. There are limitations in my life. Some of them are my own limitations that I've given myself and done to myself. I will admit. I'm a very honest and self aware person like that. I've always been. Well, I had to learn to be that way. I got tired of being called out and being cursed out and told about and talked down to like a child to a point where I finally got to a point. I'm high as hell. Okay. Not sponsored by Red Bull. But anyways, listen here, y'all. Your girl's got some problems. I usually, as you can see the smoke in the air, I usually numb it with the devil's lettuce, which I don't recommend to anyone. Please don't do that. Choose healthier habits. Um, I wake up, I'm addicted. I'm an addict. And I'm not just saying that in a cute, quirky way. Like, I was actually born as an addict, and I have it in my blood. Um, Especially since it's really not that serious. All it takes is self control, and anything can be overcome. So, with that being said, it's like minor things like caffeine, nicotine, devil's lettuce, and that's it. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke crack. I don't smoke heroin. I don't even do hallucinogens. I would like to every now and then. Hell, shit. Who wouldn't? But, yeah, with that being said, I had my hearing on, you see, Thursday. I shall not give the date. It's not like it's like a private location or anything. It's over the phone, but still. So I kind of didn't want to just make this depressing and talk about me applying for SSDI or going through the process or anything like negative, like my past or anything like that, because no one likes to be thinking like a victim or anything like that, you know. And granted, yes, as kids slash adults, we got our asses beat or our asses whooped, but depending on who it was, and yes, sometimes it was a little too much, but whatever, like, who wants to harbor that themselves or over someone else for the rest of their lives? It's not healthy for you or them, and it's just not right. Forgive and move on, and I'm in a good place, and I think in a way it's made me stronger. I'm grateful for it almost. Because if life didn't throw me a few curveballs throughout the age of 10 to 17, who would I be now? An easily offended they, them? I mean, no offense to them. See, I can still gender correctly. No. Like, yay, let's laugh at other people's misfortunes. Not that being somebody is like in a misfortune. Like, I'm pretty sure like having an identity is not a misfortune. Oh lordy. Alright, back to the topic of the video. On a lighter note, TV shows I'm watching. I want this to be like that Ginny and Georgia / Stranger Things video I did. It got some traction, but it didn't get the right amount of traction that I wanted. But whatever, it still reached a certain audience and it gained a certain amount of new people to my channel, which is great. But I want to talk about that too. Still have not finished Ginny and Georgia. I still have like 5 episodes left, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's a part of the ADHD dog, but I mentally cannot finish what I fucking start. Like, every show I watch, it depends on which show it is, because like in the past, I always cut back to the past, and I hate it, but in the past, I was able to watch show after show. I could sit through an entire season or an entire series and actually watch it and have the mental fortitude for it. Now it's like, I have all this free time, but mentally, I don't want to sit through a TV show. I don't want to sit through an entire game. I don't want to sit through an entire book. I don't want to finish anything. But, like, why am I being like this? I guess that's a question for the good old theory. Good old therapist. Not for a YouTube video. But the point is, I really want to finish it. I really do want to finish that show. Ginny and Georgia specifically. I did sit through Stranger Things because I did have a personal connection to that show, as obviously most people did when it first came out. And I felt attached to it. I was like, I really do care about wanting to see what happens to these kids and how they grow up and how they end their lives in the future or whatever, and defeating Vecna and all that stuff. So, like, I thought it was great to see that. I just didn't watch the finale. And even my boyfriend, who's never seen a single episode of Stranger Things, said, "Oh my god, babe, when you fell asleep, like that show was awesome. Like that finale was incredible." Like, and I was just like, "What? Wait, what?" Like, I gotta watch it now. Like, but I still have yet to fucking watch it because I just tell myself I'm gonna do it, but then I get overwhelmed by how many options there are. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many options of things to watch. Like, I could watch this, or I could watch that, or I could watch that. But then again, when you're a content creator and you put your whole life on the internet, it feels like you're like, everything feels like it needs to be recorded. And even my boyfriend tells me, like, babe, you don't need to record everything. And I'm like, but it's content. It's content, baby. Like, it's potential content. Like, and who's gonna see it? Probably no one. But I don't give a fuck. It could be content that I'll look back on and appreciate. You know? Ah, titties. You know? But I really need to watch them, and I don't know which platform to put it on. I know there's Patreon, but I don't have much success on there. Nobody wants to watch. I don't know what it is. Nobody wants to subscribe, pay the $3 fee for a month to watch my content. It's like $3 freaking, and I'm like not trying to sound like entitled to anybody's money, but it's like $3, and it's like, dog, like you can't help a girl out with $3 a month. I'm not sitting here selling my beep on the internet. Okay, I'm just trying to make people laugh. I'm not even a comedian. Am I a licensed comedian? Oh, licensed. Am I a professional comedian? No. But am I a little fucking funny every now and then? Hell yeah, dog. I got a little confidence in that. Like, so, like, I'm good on that. I'm good on that one. Some other TV shows that a girl has been watching or wanting to watch is, well, it's not a TV show, it's a movie, is The Housemaid. That is crazy. It sounds crazy, at least. Some music. Now, this is a conversation that can get me talking. Some music that I've been listening to lately is Zayn. I'm really excited for his new album. Um, I listened to his album that he put out a year or two ago. He listened through every song, but My Woman and Alienated and songs like that are so divine and so perfect. Like, that man's voice is so peaceful and so soothing. And then he's got these sexy, sensual vocals that, like, in the lyrics, like, and Take It Off. Mm. Push me up against the wall. Na 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 na. You like it hard like me. It's what you need. Let's get naked and explore our inner secrets. I'm getting the words wrong, but it is what it is. I haven't heard that song in a long time. But, and it's like, I don't know. I think it's the crowd effect, y'all. Because a bitch cannot sing. But she sure as hell loves to fucking sing. And whenever I hear an artist sing like in the background or music in the background, it's like either I'm in Delulu land or it sounds like I can match my pitch to sound like them. Like a chameleon. Maybe not every artist, but certain artists like Ariana Grande, maybe I have that baby voice, that baby pitch voice that's easy to match to hers. But honey, nobody can be Ariana Grande but Ariana Grande. Like, I would never, ever motherfucking think that I could hit those high notes. Because I can't. But I'll tell you one motherfucking thing. When that bitch go to singing, you best believe I'm her background singer. Okay? I am the background singer. And she don't even know it. She don't even know it. And I'm in the motherfucking front row like... No, but seriously, like, I love Ariana Grande. I truly do. Dijo. Love that man. The band. I love them all. See the band and the little videos they do, the live tours? That shit looks dope. Like, they look all like they're having a great time. Like, and they're just a great, great, great community of people. You know what I mean? Like, just great people. And, who else? I mean, look. Because honestly, y'all, I got my Spotify reduced or taken away. And so I've been using YouTube Premium. Honestly, they're probably like, thanks for trying to be a YouTuber. We're not going to pay you, but we'll give you 3 free months of YouTube Premium, you poor sad creature. So I basically have YouTube Premium, so I've been using that for music. And so... Where's the music? Where is the music? Da, da, da. Charlie Puth. OMG. I love me some Charlie Puth now. When I heard that he was coming to Denver, oh my god. But I don't care for the people that are coming to perform with him or before him. Like, I don't know. I've never been to a real concert before in my life. The only concert I've ever been to was the Wonder Years, Modern Baseball, and they were just little punk rock bands, like emo punk rock bands, when I was 17. Like, and I love it. Still love those artists. Think they're great. Still love the music. Think it's great. But I've never been to a real concert, and I wanted it to be like with somebody that I felt like was worth spending that money on. And to be honest, I want to go big or go home. I want to meet that motherfucker so I can plan the 5 minutes or even less that I get with him to say hi. I love you. Your music is great. I don't want to say something that he's going to hear every 5 seconds. I want to say something that's going to make that motherfucker go home and think, wow, that bitch made my day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be monumentally iconic to that fucker. Like, I want to be like, I want to blow his mind. Like, I want to, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to just say the same shit. I don't. And, I love Charlie Puth. But there's other male artists, and not even just the gender. I just love male artists for what they bring in that sense of, you know, they kind of pretend to put on that character. Justin Bieber's done it. Charlie Puth has done it. A lot of male artists have done it, where they portray that character for every teenage to adult girl / woman. That, oh yeah, I'm your boyfriend. I'm your ideal boyfriend. I'm your dream guy. And you want me to be your boyfriend because I would do this. Na na to buy you flowers and hold your hand. Like, like, I'm just saying, uh, they portray it all the freaking time. And I've fallen for it. And I'm not even born a girl. Like, and I be thinking they singing that song about me. Like, no, honey, they're singing it about the girl with the big titties and the pussy. Not about you, honey. But that's fine. I can still be in Delulu land and imagine that they are. But that's besides the point. The point is, yeah, like, I feel like seeing Charlie Puth at in Denver would be worth it. Even if I did spend that $800 to get the VIP package, I don't even think I could meet him with that. It didn't say anything like that anymore, and I feel like they do that because of COVID and psychopaths and stalkers and all types of shit. They can't really do the meet and greet shit anymore because people ruin it for other people. You know what I mean? Like, why can't I get being excited to see someone that you're passionate about, but don't be a fucking weirdo. Why you gotta make somebody feel uncomfortable, dude? And I know that they don't mean to do it. Fans don't mean to do it. But it's like, don't be a fucking weirdo. Like, I get it. You're supporting them. But it's like, it just doesn't. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Focus. Work oriented. If this was my job, I'd have to focus and snap into it. I can't let anything derail me. Ooh, my hair is looking good. As long as I just keep pulling it out, And I gotta wash it. I need new glasses. Oh, my God. What the fuck, darling? What the fuck? What the fuck? I just want new glasses. Please give me new glasses. I should have bought you flowers. Okay, chill. I am such a fucking weirdo. I have to focus. I've done this for 30 minutes long, and I still have other footage to work through. I need to get to the topic and, actually talk about shit that people will pay attention to. Ugh. Okay, focus. Ma! Okay. Seriously. Be serious for once in your fucking life, bitch. You've had too much fucking caffeine and shit. Oh my god. Oh, my back. I need it to be snap, crackle, popped. Oh my god. Okay, focus. Breathe. Put on some meditation music if you have to, because you know what? It's a podcast / video. You get to put on some medis. I put on some music to get my mind right. But pretty much. What in the hell is that? Oh, I don't know. Pretty much. Now the music is too loud and it's disrupting my thoughts. can never be a happy medium. You know, I hear they say bitches can never be happy. I used to always talk shit about that. Like, some people will never be happy. Sometimes I worry that's gonna be me. Because I'm happy, but I've always got something to complain about. And really, I tell myself, it doesn't take a lot to make me happy. Oh, it doesn't take too much to make me happy. When really, like, it doesn't. But I catch myself a lot just, like, wondering or feeling like, you know, why am I always looking for the bad? Or why am I always getting so angry at everything? Like, it could be the littlest thing, like somebody fucking up my food, or like, you know, and I try not to be reactive, especially if I'm supposed to be transitioning into a woman, you know, being a transgender. Oh god, that's fucked up. Oh god, death to Hitler. Anyways, you know, sorry Hitty, but you're in hell now. Anyways, but I need a hit after that. honey bunny, I'm Liddy. I'm thinking I'm magical or some shit. Like I've got magic wand or some shit. Like, honey bunny, you're just a original digital bitch. You ain't no magician. You ain't no special powers. You ain't no Glinda. Okay? You ain't no witch. No good witch. Okay? You ain't no Sabrina the Teenage Bitch. You just ain't. And you never will be. But that's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, it hurts. Make it stop. I can't. Is this the beauty of life? Laughter? Joy? Happiness? Why would anyone want to squander that? Why would anyone want to thwart that of somebody? Think about it, mate. Think about it. Oh my goodness. No, but seriously, we need to get back on topic. It's been 34 minutes. I say we like it's somebody else in the room. I don't have multiple personality disorder, y'all. I speak like that all the fucking time. I'm just like, we, and people be looking at me kind of funny, and I'm like, nope, do not have multiple peoples in my head, just saying we. Just speaking in the third person, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. But yeah, chat. Chat. Okay, you get the point. Anyways, as I drink sweet tea. That's how you know I'm a redneck. Nah, I ain't no damn redneck. What the fuck? I got so much. I gotta detox my mind. I need to take vitamins. I need minerals. Does anybody have like a crisis moment like that where you're like, where's my birth certificate? Where's my legal documents? Where is my everything? I need to get my entire life together like at 3 in the morning. No, just me? No, okay. Oh shit, Lexi's gone. Where is my birth certificate? I didn't even think about that, you know? Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
Why did you call me a bag?
Why didn't I or why did I?
Your man must hang because I haven't heard a peep from your mouth yet.
Wow. No, I've just been busy, girl.
What, a Saturday?
Huh?
Saturday?
Yeah, but I mean, we ain't really been doing much. I got some earwax out of my ear. I did that candle thing. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, Lexi. And guess what? Look, I'm on. I know this looks funny as fuck. I'm gonna cut this out, but I'm on camera because I was doing a podcast. I'm trying out to do a podcast. Yeah.
Alright, why didn't you interrupt?
No. It's probably good that we talk for a minute. Like I said, I'll cut it. I won't put it in the video, but I just need to get my mind right because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to talk and be coherent, but you know how I am. I'm scattered, so it's like I'll start a good topic and I'll start talking about something, but then like I'll lose track of what I'm saying and my brain goes blank. And I'll be like, I'll have to rewatch the video and be like, what was I saying? And then I'll be like, oh shit, that's good. And then I can continue saying what I'm saying. Like, it's weird. Are you the same way?
Yeah, I mean, that comes like this, you know, your mind wanders off. Sometimes that happens. You've got a lot on your mind.
But that's the good thing about editing. Because when you cut it all together...
You could even, like, keep some of your content that you don't like into that stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, like, oh, well, it's all messed up. Like, no, sometimes you gotta show realistically, like, it's not all rainbows and candy, because editing is super hard. It's a full fucking time job. Like, people that edit know how hard it is. Personally, me, I know every time you go through some shit, because it happens every time you edit. You know, so I know how hard it can be firsthand editing. It's not a fucking job at all.
But I'm already at 40 fucking minutes on this clip, and I had like 30 minutes on the other clip, and I'm like, damn, I know that they say that podcasts are supposed to be at least an hour long, but like it shouldn't be an hour and a half. Damn, nobody wants to sit through my damn shit for even 5 minutes. It looks like on my YouTube algorithm. Yeah.
And then work your way up.
Yeah.
You can make it. You can make it on the social media. I've been telling you for so many years you're gonna make it. You just gotta listen to the rules. You gotta be patient. You'll definitely listen. You can fucking probably live your whole life on make your social media money for all this stuff. Like I see that for you. You know what I mean? Like that. I feel like you have a YouTube personality. You're meant for you. You just have to apply yourself. You have to make sure that you're going to say like an hour and a half. Come on. I don't give you Beyonce. I ain't watching you for no hour and a half, Beyonce. I'm sorry. I love you, but it ain't gonna happen.
See, I don't even have that attention span.
You should probably cut it in half.
Well, see,
I love you.
Yeah, and the thing is, Lex, is that, like, I've been fucking touching up on that in the video, too, about how I can't finish what I started since I was younger. Like, when I was younger, even when I was, like, living with my mom in 2022, I was able to sit through TV show after TV show after TV show. And it's not like I was in a different kind of environment. Yes, it was different, but I'm not, like, I have, like, the same amount of free time that I had before I was there. But for some reason now and lately, for the last couple of years, my brain has been in this mode where it's like, I can't fucking focus. I can't finish something. I can't finish what I started. Like, whatever I started, I won't finish it. Like, I don't know why I'm doing that to myself, Lex.
Not bad. It's just that life is happening. You still have life happening, and you're trying to do content. I mean, it's just as simple as that. It's stress. Like, whatever you put out, you're gonna create your own audience. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes years sometimes. I know content creators that didn't even start getting followings until 2 years. Listen, if you're consistent, when all you hear these content creators saying consistency, they mean that shit. That means they kept going and going and going and going. They didn't give a fuck if they had one view.
Mm-hmm.
They still kept going. They didn't give up. And a lot of people don't have that type of patience.
Yeah.
My content's good. Somebody will love it. But we're gonna do it too. I just haven't gotten there yet because I'm going through a whole bunch of other shit in my life. I really don't have time for it realistically, but I will end up doing it. Trust me, believe it. And let me tell you something. Everyone's gonna get to their point. Just be patient. Your content's perfectly fine. You're a normal person and you're fucking doing the right shit and you're being consistent more than anyone I've ever known. So keep doing what you're doing. Stop being discouraged. Don't judge yourself. You're doing just fucking fine. You're making the content that you like. Whoever relates to you is gonna like the same content. It's simple as that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect. I don't know. And get it together. It don't happen for you. Trust me, believe it. I know it don't happen. I've been trying to tell you to get online for many years. I'm so happy you finally did it.
Yeah, and I just hate that it took me being in a healthier environment to do that. Like, but it's something, like, he makes me feel like a child, and I've kind of regressed, I guess, in my own ways over the years in this fantasy land that I put myself in. But he makes me feel like a safe child, not like a child that has to escape. He makes me feel like a safe child and a child that's vulnerable and allowed to be vulnerable. He's not the nicest, and he has moments where he's an asshole. But I'm not always the nicest.
Are we all not though? Because let's not forget you could be an asshole too. No?
Lexi, that was the point of what the fuck I was leading up to. I was gonna tell my part of the thing. Shit.
Don't interrupt me. Because you say your piece, I'm saying mine, bitch. Okay? Piece to the piece. Yeah? You're fine. Over-worry. That's the thing.
I always over-worry.
You know, I know you get overwhelmed and you can't help it and you have your hit, but you're just perfectly fine, man. Don't even worry about it. You always make it happen. You always make it work. You always figure it out. When you really worry about it, if shit did go down, you figure it out. You have backup plans. You have people that love you, care about you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I always tell you, worst come to worst, you're completely homeless. Always welcome here. I don't want you to come here, but if you are in that type of situation ever in life, you know I got you. So you know you don't really have too much to worry about. Just focus on getting your shit together. Focus on getting an income.
Yes, Lexi, because that shit is crazy that you're still saying that even now, because I thought you were just saying that when you got really tipsy, and I was like, yeah, she ain't gonna remember saying that. She don't mean that. But you really do mean that. I think and realize that you're better than my dreams. Thought I found love so many times till you showed me what it means. Oh, nothing compares to you. Oh no, baby. They were just doing it This is like an auditory orgasm, y'all. Like my ears, I think they're coming. After. Trying to hit a high note, like lip syncing a high note from Charlie. Love you, Charlie. After I doubt Charlie Puth or Elton John would ever see this, but in case you do, I love you both. You're artistically talented. You are great. You are beautiful. Elton, you've been around for years and years. Charlie, you've been around for years. But you know, Elton is the king. Charlie is the person who learns, you know? Charlie is like the disciple. Am I using that word right? Disciple, definition.
A dedicated follower
Yep,
or
okay,
student of a teacher.
So Charlie is like the disciple to Elton John. Okay, you know, and I think he would agree if he saw that. Like, I feel like he learns, and most young artists and artists that are newer in today's age are learning from other artists. You know, they pave the way for them, and I think it's great. I think it's great. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's where I end the video. I promise you, y'all, my next podcast, I will try my best to plan it out. I need to take notes. I need to start watching other people's podcasts and take motherfucking notes. How to write a good podcast. I promise y'all, it's coming. It's coming.